Hi everyone, my name is Kiran. Uh, I come with the solution for lost issue regarding that one. And here I see two comments, and these two comments might be not understand exact issue or that requirement to fulfill the here. Why I'm saying like this means, let me tell you here. First of all, any organization use the hub and spoke topology, and or otherwise in the virtual WAN also hub and spoke topology they will use it. So in the hub network, generally in the hub network we'll keep it to the firewall. So we can treat this is a hub network. Under hub network we'll keep it the bastion service and VPN gateway, and as well as Azure firewall or third party firewall, anything. So spoke networks wise, we'll keep it our workloads. Like example, our SAP application, web servers, database servers, like blah blah. We can keep it. Like this is a one of the spoke VNet. Under this subnet, under that it's a generally we'll keep it the our workloads. So here this is a hub network to this spoke network is a VNet peering, and all the subnet level will associate the network security group, that means energy, as well as route table. So that means that traffic route to the via peering to firewall. So any traffic, it's over the internet, it's getting the traffic, it should go to the firewall. After that only go into the destination of that application server, or within the on-premises, from on-premises also getting the traffic, go to the virtual network. Again, here also UDR, that means route table associate, should be flow the traffic to the firewall. After that, go to the destination, generally will define it. Now, what is the issue we said in the issue, last video? In the under spoke network, suppose we are going to create a two VMs for clustering purpose. Why is a clustering? Because of like take the example, and this is a SAP HANA VMs. SAP HANA VMs. So SAP HANA means these two VMs SAP HANA purpose. That means as a single HANA server wise, it will act as a like that for high availability purpose. So for we need to perform these two servers as a single server like that needs to be act as means we need to do the OS level clustering. Generally on-premises OS level clustering, what we have to do, like a two network interface card, same configuration, like Veritas cluster or something, OS level clustering will do it. That is a one will do it. So, but in Azure platform, it's whenever we do the clustering in on-premises, one virtual IP address will create it. Cluster IP, it will create a virtual IP. But in Azure platform, this virtual IP, we won't get it. That's the reason we are going to use the front-end load balancer. That load balancer also standard load balancer. Standard load balancer. So whenever we added the these two virtual machine as a backend pool under load balancer. Again, this standard load balancer also with the private IP address, not public IP address, guys. If you want to do it clustering, we must and should use the private IP address, that load balancer. That load balancer IP address is a private IP address. It won't accept the public IP address. So in this scenario, how can we attach the public IP address for doing the clustering? That's not possible. So our requirement wise, SNAT, one person Nelson, it's a mention. SNAT is a we can use it. SNAT, we can use it and assign the public IP address for this and create a rules SNAT rule, and we can provide the internet access for this VM he mentioned. But that is not fulfill the our requirement. That is not fulfill our requirement. We won't get the solution. And Hari Kumar also he mentioned as a public IP address we can use it. Like some people can say NAT gateway or some like a NAT IP address we can associate like that. It won't require, guys. It won't require these all those things. Generally, real time, we won't associate the any public IP address for this virtual machines. Even load balancer also, it won't support it when you are doing the clustering both the VMs as a backend pool and front end is a load balancer purpose. If you are going to use it, it won't support it, guys. We must and should use the private IP address for that load balancer. So now in this scenario, how to achieve it? How to get the internet access these two VMs under backend pool of standard load balancer? How to get it? So that is a question, guys. Okay, I repeat it again. So somebody still might be, if you know the answer, you can mute it, you can comment it. After that, again review the my video, so you will get the exact answer. What I did it in the real time. What I did it in the real time, how I provide the solution. Okay. So before going to see the answer, if you like my videos, please subscribe, please like and give the comments, guys. It's a very encouraging to me, as well as if you given the comments and likes and subscribe, it will like share to the multiple people, because of YouTube will treat this is a video, it's a most people like it and trusted video or something like, most like video, so that they will spread multiple people, they can able to watch it. So that's the reason, please like and subscribe and give the comments, guys. So it's encouraging to me, even it's a furtherly I will do more videos for that. So thank you. Let's jump into the answer here. So what I'm going to like already what I did it, I will tell you here. So already mentioned, starting only hub and spoke and firewall, any traffic go to the firewall. So by default firewall, it won't allow the internet. It won't allow the internet. For allowing the internet, we need to create a rules. We need to create a network rule or application rule. Network rules or application rules, guys. So in my scenario, already allow it, but still it won't able to access it. So specific this subnet range in the network rule, I need to specify it. In the source, I need to specify the this subnet IP address range. I need to provide it, and destination wise, I need to allow the internet access. I need to allow the internet access. Okay, so this way we can achieve it, guys. This way we can achieve it, the providing the internet access, that backend to virtual machines. The backend to virtual machine, we can provide the access. Still front end load balancer with the private IP address, we can provide the internet access, but the two virtual machine and backend pool of standard load balancer. Okay, so let's see the practically here. I'm going to show you. So here you can see a few two people comments here, and I given the explanation for that, as well as I'm going to show you the answer, guys. So here, just a minute, let me jump into the Azure portal. Here we can observe, guys, and the two VMs. It's this is a app one, app two VMs, and the load balancer also. You can see this is a load balancer. This load balancer we are using here private IP address, not public IP address. You can observe here, and backend pool already attach it. By default, it won't allow the internet due to that. And it's coming to firewall. This is already in the hub network. I have firewall, and by default, it won't allow the access, internet access. Already I create a rule here. You can see, guys, network rule we can create it, or application rule also. For like your understanding purpose, already I created the two rules here. You can observe here one of the rule in the network, and network rule 01 internet access, that is a rule name I provided, and destination, that destination means that app servers or VMs, that subnet range I given here, that subnet range I given here, and internet access, destination is the internet access, and allow it. Or otherwise you can go with the application rules. In the application rules wise also, generally in the source, instead of any wildcard entry, we can provide them that a specific subnet range and port number 80 and 443, and destination is a wildcard entry, and allow it. This way also we can allow the internet access but the two virtual machines, guys. For that, two virtual machines. Generally, for creating the rules, it will take little bit time, guys. Taking the it will take little bit time to create a rules. That's the reason already I create a rules and showing here. You can observe here, and already I create a network rule as well as application rule already created for showing. But in the real time, it's a network rule is enough because of rule processing wise. First of all, firewall in the inbound wise it's a what rule, and outbound wise what rules, it's a processing. So outbound wise first network rule, and after that application rules. Okay, if it is a inbound rule wise, first DNAT rules, after that network rules, after that network rules, guys. So this is a rule processing will happen. So in this scenario, I create a network rules. Okay, we can create a network rules in the real time. This way we can create a rule and allow the internet access for the two virtual machine in the backend pool of that clustering purpose. What we create a VMs and front end standard load balancer with the private IP address. So using that, we provide the internet access, guys. Even you can check it here. So let me go to the VM1 google.com. It's a trying to internet access I'm getting. Internet access I'm getting. Even we can try to check it here, 02 VM also. Here, google.com, enter, and we can see the here internet access I'm getting. Internet access I'm getting, guys. So if you have question here, you can see I'm not create any DNAT rule. DNAT rule I'm not created here. So here nothing I'm not created, guys. It's a private IP address only is available for this load balancer. And even you can check it. It's a backend pool wise. The two virtual machine added here. The two virtual machine private IP address we can see here. Okay. So hopefully is a clear and get the answer for how to get the internet access that backend pool of two virtual machine when we are using the standard load balancer with the private IP address and clustering purpose. When we used it at that time, we can how to provide the internet access backend pool of the two virtual machines. This is the answer, guys. Okay, hopefully everyone understand. Now next question. So today our one more issue or requirement, you can rate anything. So what is the requirement or issue? Today I will give the two issues here, guys. Please listen carefully. Two issues I'm going to provide it. What is the two issues? One is suppose I got the requirement. I got the requirement. Allow the internet access specific VM. In the hub and spoke topology wise, backend is a hub spoke network. One VM is available. VM1 we can rate, and front end is a hub network. Firewall is available, guys. Firewall is available. So this is a one of the spoke networks subnet, and the subnet level route table is available. That means the route table, it's a route the traffic to firewall. Even incoming traffic also through firewall only needs to be come. Okay. So in my scenario, this is the application required the over the internet access specific sites, or might be you can rate as any sites or SFTP like needs to be accessed something outside over the internet. SFTP is available my vendor. So or you can treat this is a Jetscaler VM, Jetscaler VM or SAP server, or you can treat anything, guys. You can treat anything. But requirement here, try to understand this VM. From this VM, I want to access the some specific IP address ranges. They given around 100 plus IP address. 100 plus IP address they given. 100 plus IP address they given, and needs to be whitelisted on the firewall. Whitelisted on the firewall. So generally what we can do, so if you go to the add rule collection, new rule wise, and totally we can paste it in the destination, all the rule, all the IP address. That all IP address, if it is outbound means all IP address, we can keep it into the destination and provide the create a rule. But 100 IP address, 100 plus of IP address we can creating. This is not a small thing. Why? Because of in the future, they want ask us to remove one IP address range, or few IP address range or add it to the few more IP address here. But this is not right solution. Directly providing the IP address here. So what is the other method to provide the here rule creation? For rule creation wise, what is the other method? So for your hint, you can see IP address, service tag, FQDN, IP group, something like that is available. I given the hint here and try to understand which way we can provide the which way we can create a rule and associate the multiple IP address. That is a one thing. And second thing, in this IP address range, my customer or client or application team given the IP version 4 IP address, IP version 4 IP address, as well as IP version 6 IP address also they given. IP version 6 also they given. When I create a rule and associate and IP version 4, it's working. But IP version 6, really Azure Firewall it's supporting or not? That is a second question. Azure Firewall supporting IP version 6 or not for creating the Azure Firewall rules? That is a question, guys. And please look into that and try to check it, Microsoft documentation and other articles, and give the your answer here. Okay, this is a one first issue. This is a one issue I can say in this. One is a bulk IP address, how to provide it very simple manner in the future, like flexibility wise. That is a one thing, as well as IP version 4 and IP version 6 related we discuss here. This is a entirely one issue. And second issue, so in my organization I'm using the Windows servers. That Windows server license pay as you go wise, I'm getting the license. Pay as you go license means Microsoft itself, Azure platform itself, they are providing the license to my Windows servers. License to my Windows servers. Okay. What I deploy the in my Azure platform, new VMs, I'm getting the license. There is no issue. There is no issue. But now when I'm trying to migrate from on-premises, this is an on-prem. One of the Windows server, that application server, Windows VM, I'm trying to migrate it. That VM migrated to the one of the spoke network and keep it into the spoke network, one of the subnet, that Windows server. But this VM, I'm not getting the license. I'm not getting the license. I'm not getting license, guys. Now, how to troubleshoot it? What might be the issue? What might be the issue? Same hub and spoke topology, guys. Firewall, bastion, virtual network gateway, VNet peering with the spoke network. In the spoke network, subnet is a route table is available. The traffic go to the firewall. Even incoming traffic also getting through firewall only. Everything same. That network wise real time, that is a one, and this is a real time scenario you can rate. And this Windows server, I'm not getting the Windows license. Windows license, I'm not getting. So what might be the issue? How to resolve the issue? So this one in the next video, I will give the solution. And in between time, you can try to check the previous issue related answer here. And if you want, you can implement in your own subscription and try to check it, how to implement, how to get the internet access, that back and pull off standard load balancer, that VMs, and you can check it. That is the first thing. And second thing, and what I given here, two issues today, and you can review it and get the answers. And please comment below so that I can review your comments also, guys. I will review and answer in the next video. Thank you, everyone, and we'll meet with the next video. Thank you. Have a nice day. We'll meet next video.